6 years ago in 2010, Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland took the world by storm on its way to $1 billion global box office. To this day, I still can't comprehend how exactly it managed that, because for me personally, that Alice in Wonderland was not a good film. I didn't like it at all. In fact, I only saw it once and have not seen it since. And hence, going into the sequel, Alice Through the Looking Glass, I literally could not remember any scene of significance that went down in the original film. Nothing. I just knew the characters, but I couldn't remember what happened. I didn't like the movie at all, to the point where I forgot it. So, going into Alice Through the Looking Glass, I was like, it looked like it could be a little more entertaining based on what I saw in the trailers, and thankfully that is exactly what I got. A much more entertaining and more memorable film than the original. Taking over the directing reins is James Bobin, who directed The Muppets and The Muppets Most Wanted, working from a screenplay by Linda Woolverton, who did the screenplay for the original film. Basically, the entire cast of characters is back for this one, with some introduction of some new ones, which include Sacha Baron Cohen as Time, and Rhys Evans as Mad Hatter's father. And basically, the story for this one is that Alice returns to Wonderland, but finds herself going on an adventure through time. And thanks to this the time conceit, we're able to go back in time and look at the backstory for some of these unique characters, in particular Hatter, and the backstory for Elizabeth and Morena, the two sisters played by Helena Bonham Carter and Anne Hathaway, and we get into the details about their riff. And basically, Alice must go back in time to save Hatter in the present time, because he has grown gravely ill, and she discovered that she has to go back in time to find out what exactly is causing it. And so there's plenty of events that go down that basically tie into with the whole time concept, which is almost can be considered cliched, but in this film actually proves to be rather entertaining at times. There's a lot going on in this film, and you never get lost as to what exactly is going on and where. And a lot of the new characters, in particular Sacha Baron Cohen as Time, are great. What I really liked about this one is that there are many villains, oddly interesting enough, in this film, including Alice. And my reasonings for that will be self-explanatory when you see the film. And it's also interesting that these villains actually have a rather human motivations and reasoning, and they're actually quite relatable and understandable. So it has that duality going on about good and bad. And actually, for that reason, I ended up enjoying it a little more than I thought. Or maybe it's just the fact that, like I said, I didn't like the original movie, so I guess the only way is up, right? I guess. So, as it turns out, like I said, everyone's back, including Alan Rickman. This is his official final film, who appears as the Butterfly, who was previously the Caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland. Mia Wasikowska once again returns as Alice, and who's quite good, and quite empowered in this one. And Johnny Depp once again returns as Hatter. I think one of the main things I hated about the original one was that it was at that time where you just grow irritated with Depp, where his performances are nothing more than Jack Sparrow with a minor tweak. So that is like all you see is Sparrow and his quirkiness, and it's like I just grew tired of that, and it's just like odd that it was like you're watching new trailers and new movies and thinking, oh wow, Depp is actually getting back to acting, real acting. I don't see any Sparrow in there whatsoever, and while you could say that that's exactly what you get in this one, but because it doesn't seem to be this film is not as Hatter-centric as you would think, that it ends up being tolerable and more palatable. So, in the end, I enjoyed it. So, Alice Through the Looking Glass, I would give 3.5 stars out of 5. It's a colorful adventure that has an engaging story, and for me was a far better film than the first film. So 3.5 stars out of 5 for the latest Alice adventure. So, if you like this review, hit that like button below. Have you seen Alice Through the Looking Glass? What did you think of it as compared to Alice in Wonderland? Did you like one? Did you like both? Did you hate both? What did you think? Please let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so you can stay on top of my reviews as they come in. So until next time, we'll see you at the movies.